Starminer! Yes, drilling and mining game. Been years in development. It's finally out. I'm running DX12, RTX on, DLSS on May the 27th, 2026. This was 2 days ago. Some of the sound effects are a bit loud. Today marks a moment we've been working toward for years. Starminer is finally in your hands, and that means everything to us. What started as a small idea about building stations among the stars has grown into something far bigger than the two of us could have imagined when we started. So let's go into the single player training. Navigation and basic protocols. This is basically, I believe, a mouse and keyboard game. I think there is some allowance for controllers, but I won't be doing that. I'll be using WASD and Q and E and shift with those things. It's basically the keys and the mouse and the right mouse button.
Welcome, Commander.
Movement and basic mining. The graphics look lovely. This is our little shuttle here. Hello and welcome to the Pragia Luminosa Spacecraft Training Course. I am Ciao Anselmo and I will be your guide through these simulation modules. Where's my mouse? Apologies, I'm required to say that every time. This first simulation will teach the common principles of navigation in the void of space. You'll be piloting a small shuttle, a trustworthy design that has survived with little modification for nearly 40 years. Interesting. As this is an introductory module, advanced features have been disabled. Mining, construction and combat will be introduced in due time. First thing, the view controls. Press and hold the right mouse button and drag the mouse to rotate your view. Scroll wheel zooms in and out. So I'm pressing on the right mouse button and turning the mouse. The scroll wheel zooms in and out. I think it zooms out quite far. Press H to toggle the HUD. Alright, I didn't know. I didn't see that before when I played it. So anyway. First thing, the view controls. Press and hold the right mouse and drag the mouse through. I've done that, sorry. Okay. I'm playing after the first patch. Clicking the right mouse button on any of the spacecraft modules will bring up its context menu. We'll revisit that later. Clicking left mouse button on empty space will clear out any menu. Right, understood. Single click selects the module on your ship. Double click focuses the camera. That's a module on our ship. That's a module on our ship. That's a module on our ship. Double click focuses the camera. Now let's just rotate the view a bit. Double click. No operations are allowed for that cleft node, T2. I think that's the technology levels. I think you've got technologies levels 1 and 2. Press F to focus back to your station if you have selected any other object. Let's press F. Alright, so that's us. Are we actually in there? Well, if we are, you can't see us. Before undocking your can, it is usually a good idea to turn on your power grid. This will supply energy to the ship's boosters and other systems. But how? Well, you can either click down at the bottom here. G. Let's press G. Grid online.
Grid online.
Yes, feel your ship wake beneath your feet. She wants to fly, but she won't go far while docked. Objective now is to undock from the Pragia Luminosa. Pragia Luminosa? I don't know. Click on the highlighted undock button to detach from the clicking point. Okay. Let's alright, so the docking point is there. Is there any other button down here? Dampers, angular dampers, energy grid. So let's just press the, or click on the undock station. We have undocked. Completed that objective. She responds well to you. Note that this is a simulation environment and you cannot damage your ship. Well, that's different from when I first played this. Let's begin with some simple linear movements. Alright. Press W on your keyboard to apply forward thrust with your boosters. Don't lean on it too much. As soon as you release it, a counter force will be applied automatically to stop your ship. That's your piloting aids doing the work. Piloting aids, okay. We don't have to have those on, of course. We'll come back to these later. For now, practice doing some linear maneuvers with your boosters. Try not to drift too far. You can always review your current objective by hovering on the objectives panel on the top right. Use the linear boosters. Move in all 6 directions. We'll come back to these later. So we're going to use WSAD to move forward, backwards, left and right. And Q and E to go up and down. So let's go forward. That's W. S. A will make us move to our left. D will make us move to... Notice when I stop pressing, the compensatory opposite effects are applied for Newtonian effects. And we can move our ship up and down by pressing Q and D. Q is down. Okay. E must be up. It is. Pressing N will toggle the orientation tool. Red arrows show forward, white arrows show up. So white arrows show up. I thought there was no up and down in space. But anyway, keep it off, but it's useful for checking your ship's orientation. Zoom out a bit to get a good overview on where it's pointing. Okay, so let's so if we put N now, so that shows that forward is the red arrow, is the white arrow going up. I'm assuming the red band would show left and the white band would show right, I suppose. Yeah, I see that. You've got the down. Now try out some rotational maneuvers. Okay, so that was all the linear movement. So objective, rotate in 6 directions. You've got the now try some rotational maneuvers. So that will be shift, WSAD to rotate ship left, right. Okay, let's just. So I'm going to go shift and W. All right. Points us kind of downish at an angle. S is the opposite. That kind of yaws left and right. I'm pressing Shift A. Your right, Shift D. Who thinks there should be a button to say go back to neutral? But there isn't. So then if I press Shift and E, that rotates to the right. Shift Q would rotate to the left. He seems to think we've done it. So complete the objective, rotate in all 6 directions. Now the fun part, try piloting with the linear dampers disabled. This would be true Newtonian physics flying, I would imagine. That means boosters will apply no counterforce when you release linear thrust. Okay. So how do we do it? Set velocity, coast, make small corrections, and it gives batteries in your thrusters time to recharge. Press T now to disable the linear dampeners or toggle them from the systems button. Oh, there it is there. So have I done it? So if I go W, it should just keep going then. It does. And so to stop it, I would have to apply some opposite force, which is S. I can see down at the bottom we've got 14.2 meters per second movement. Dropping that down as I'm continuing to press S, so 1.7 meters a second. Right. So what happens if, say, I do Shift and E? Would it continue to? I thought it would continue to spin. I've definitely got this on, haven't I? Rotational stabilization. It seems I can't turn that off. Alright. So, I'm going to press T again. Yes, so now, yes, right, okay, I've got it now. I'll just straighten that up. So I'm trying to use this this gauge to show whether I'm straight. So that's fine, okay. So turn off, I'm going to press T to turn off or turn on proper Newtonian physics. And if I press W a lot, we should just keep going in space. So it says coasting will consume much less energy since the dampeners don't need to engage every time you release, well, a button, the thrust. Something to keep in mind if you're short on energy supply. Okay. I'm now in tactical view. You can also left click on an asteroid object to engage the autopilot. Press and hold LMB anywhere in empty space to do the same. For manual flight you can also enter the pilot mode by pressing V. In this mode the camera is locked behind you. I see. Well let's press V then, as he's insisting. So the pilot is now with you behind us. I was just going to go to a hang on, get rid of that because it's getting in the way. I'm not sure I like that view. Let's change the other view. Alright, so we've got to go there. So we can rotate to it. Oh yeah, it's doing it. It takes a while. I must say the game looks very beautiful. It's running well in 2K here for me. So I've rotated to it. And then will it come up fly to?
Autopilot online.
Alright, autopilot. Am I going to hit that? I could be hitting that. Oh no. Will it stop when we get there? Or will I have to stop it myself? Yeah, it's going too strong.
Autopilot offline.
So I've pressed S to slow it down, and the autopilot has disengaged, which kind of makes sense. I think I'm there, aren't I, really? 5 meters is end. Alright, so yes, we're done there. Now navigate the checkpoints through this asteroid cluster and practice maneuvering. You can review the state of the ship systems and pilot aids on the bottom mid part of the screen, down here I suppose. So where does it want me to go? Do you see another checkpoint? I don't. Okay, I'll just press OK. Alright, it's behind me. Okay, so I'm going to spin round and I'm going to go. I don't know if this is cheating, but rotate to. So I'll rotate my little shuttle-y thing to there. Close that. And then, yeah, alright, select horizontal point.
Autopilot online.
The autopilot is online. Things will get more difficult, I'm assuming. Haha. To the patch today.
Offline.
Alright, the autopilot goes offline, I think, if it feels that you are going to crash into something. Alright, so I need an up thing. Now we're still moving 12 meters a second. I think we need to go down a bit. What do I? Oh, an asteroid in the way. No, I think we're alright there, aren't we? 4.9 meters a second, possibly slightly quicker. I think once you get in the range of it, or the area of it, or adjacent to it, it says that's good enough. Ah, now obviously, as you see, it's if I press Shift and W, won't it? Ah, yes, it'll do a more of a. Oops, just pushing them out there. So, it's just there. So, I'm going to put S on to slow it down. Are we not there enough? I think I'll go Shift and W a bit more. Because, you know, we're in 3D space, you know. Are we there? Hang on, slow down. 2 meters a second. Oh, I think are we going backwards? I think we need to go. Hang on, if I press E. No. D. No. Ah, yeah. Oh no, I'm just moving sideways there. That's no good. I'm getting the red arrow to go along there. So forwards. Please don't hit the rock. How far is it? Oh, up there. I think we're on the plane of it now. I think once it sits within the circle. Stop. I think you'd also. Hang on, let's tilt it down. It seems to be keep forever.
Autopilot online.
You're going to fly to it, man. Oh.
Autopilot offline.
So when I see it press boost, it goes offline. The autopilot. I'm finding it slightly difficult. But that's alright. Let's press that B. Alright, alright. So I'm not in the right. Alright. So I need to rotate. No, rotate. No, here we go. Rotate that way. I'm using Shift and A now. Shift and S. Got to be in the plane, haven't we? Pressing A. So we're going 33 meters a second in some direction. Ah, that's told me how far we are now. Oh, we're flying away from it. Rotate 2. Takes a while, doesn't it, to rotate to business? Rotate to. I think I'm going to press the space button, I think, which stops all the motors. Ah, now it's going to rotate to it for us. I'll press space to kill all sort of like thrusters. It's rotating to it. It's, I think. And then we can apply a bit of W, forward thrust. Here we go, 7 meters a second. It's now 3.5 kilometers away. I'll build it up to about 15 there. Now, if I wanted to, hang on, come off this V view. If I wanted to, could I not use this and just go fly to?
Autopilot online.
Go on, autopilot. Alright, here we go. Hopefully we won't crash into any bits of rock. Oh god, why is it going so slow? Quick! I'm going to kill the boosters. So, am I slowing down enough? Will this be enough to satisfy the tutorial?
Autopilot offline.
Right, it says I've got there. Hang on. Linear and angular dampeners can aid in your piloting, but produce more heat and consume more energy, so there's a cost to using the easier flying method than precise bursts of throttle. Objective: follow the white line from your ship and reach the next checkpoint behind the asteroid. Ah, now that is sneaky. So say if I wanted to... Alright, just rate out my own axis. I'll do that. I wonder if the thing is towards the sun. That's why I can't say, maybe. I certainly didn't see a white light. Ah! There, alright, I didn't realise you clicked that on and off. Alright. So, right, just what I've just learned, I'm going to spin round on this axis here. Possibly slightly too much there. Possibly need to go down a bit. Spin it round a bit. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm looking for the rotate too. That's rotating to it for us, great. And then we're going to apply a bit of boosty. Let's show the behind view. Ah, that's not really in the right plane, is it? My pilot's better than the autopilot, just saying. Oops, no, I keep forgetting. Don't do that when you've got that view on, only when you've got that view on. So I'm getting there. Remember, the ring has a circumference of 100 meters, I believe. It seemed to suggest. Ah, I seem to have done it. Whew, that was difficult. Flight of the waypoint objective completed. Good, now on to the next one behind that asteroid there. Remember, these rigs are heavy. It takes the same amount of force to stop them as it does to get them moving. Objective, reach the checkpoint. Right, so first thing to do is so I need to get my nose on this plane here, apply a bit of boost to get in the general area. That's an M-type asteroid, doesn't support composition unknown. So we're going to be doing some rocks next time we do this, guys. So do stay tuned. We will get there. But so far it's a beautiful looking game. I'm loving the vibe. Yeah, get it. Reach the next checkpoint next to the repair depot. If you've dinged your rig, which I haven't, just park in the designated area and the Hull Point depot crew will fix you right up. Ah, just there in front. Okay, so I'm using Shift and W and S to move the plane. I'm going to be using, is it Shift and D? Shift and D, yeah. Point the pink arrow to the relevant place. I need to be down a bit. Ah, reach checkpoint, we've done that. You seem to be a capable pilot. With a bit more practice, you'll get the hang of it. Return to the Pragia Luminosa to learn about the docking procedures and the basics of outfitting your rigs. Try not to crash into it, go slow, reach the Pragia Luminosa. Oh, sorry. Ah, the Pragia, right, so I'm getting mixed up. Pragia Luminosa isn't that, it's the thing way over to our 4 o'clock. So we're going to go spin, 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 spin. Lift the nose up, up. And go. Got too much nose on. Too much nose up, I mean. I'll turn off the Newtonian physics again, I think. I don't need to keep pressing the button, I suppose. About 20 meters a second is okay-ish. I think I'll kind of rotate into my... So I'm going to the right of the station, which the checkpoint is on the upper right part. Turn the hood off. How am I doing? So we need to be up a bit more. Come on, man. So we need to dock with this bit here, I think. Yeah, I think we're getting there. Oh, reach checkpoint. That's it, and now back to where you started to dock again. This will require more precision and you need to get close. Try to align the connection socket of your ship with the one on the prow gear. Okay, I'll try. You need to bring the docking points of both ships close enough for the button to show. Once you've aligned properly, press the red dock button. The autopilot will take care of the rest. This will require some precise manoeuvring. Objective, dock with the prow gear Luminosa. I'm going to. We'll need at some point to I think height-wise we're okay. That's too far up. About level there. We need to totally just rotate. Just need to rotate our ship on its own axis, like your. What was that again? Or is it Shift and D? No, Shift and A. Shift and A is it. We'll go like that, yeah. And then we'll just move across to the right with D. Possibly more Shift A. Just reposition the camera. Does that one help? Oh yeah, that helps. So we need more A. We need more E. Why is it floating away? I need more A. I need a top side view. Right, okay. More A. More Shift A. That was D, by the way, not A before. So we need D. You go forward a bit. Oh. My tilty nose needs to be tilted, so I'm going Shift. I need a bit of back. Need a bit of Shift W. No, Shift S. Oh, hang on. I've just thought something. We need to do it like a 180-degree turn, don't we? That's not it. Shift D. We need the back end on, don't we? Not the front end. Shift S. Change camera. Back S. Oh yeah, we got it. Well, hey. We did it. Wonderful. Now we'll build some new components on your ship. The Praga will supply all needed materials with its constructors. Now that you've proven that you can dock your ship, you can also undock it for better clearance during construction. Understood. Well, boys and girls, I'm going to stop it there because that was quite long, quite intense, thoroughly enjoyable. Join me next time. Bye for now.